So I work for a company called Growmark. I'm an associate product manager for our East region, and I oversee urea, UAN, and ATS. In high school, honestly, I wanted to be a firefighter. I wanted to do something cool. I liked helping people out. Um, but you know, being in
Okay.
tight, confined spaces, I was like, maybe that's not for me. So my family was involved in agriculture. My dad worked in the ag field. He worked on the finance side. So he wasn't kind of down in like the nitty gritty of farming in that aspect, but he was on the finance side of it. So I had exposure to that. So and I had an uncle who was involved in like the commodity markets. So he was watching kind of the corn and soybean, watching the Chicago Board of Trade, and where the current markets were trading at that day. He was trading, corn and soybean products for a company. And that really interested me as well. So I kind of started looking into that field a little bit more. We were corn and soybeans. So it was just, we had different fields that we rotated each year. We did a little bit of wheat from time to time. And we had a handful of cattle that we played around with too. So we were kind of more into, I would call it commercial farming. So you look at kind of the big fields today that you would see, kind of more of the bigger production side of it, where they're taking the grain that's harvested and they're hauling that grain to a local elevator. After you take your grain to that elevator, that big elevator will store your grain for you. And you can choose to either sell your grain at the given price, whatever the markets are trading at that day. You can sell your grain then, or you can hold it. The elevator would charge you like a storage fee, and you can choose to sell your grain at a later date. But most of the grain that is, basically what you would consider farmed today is, sold through elevators, and those elevators are then looking at pushing it into kind of the global market, and using it for different resources. So my background was, after high school, I went to Illinois Central College, which was a 2-year junior college. After that, I transferred to the University of Illinois in Champaign, and that's where I got my bachelor's degree in crop sciences, or crop agribusiness. I would say a good chunk of my classes at the University of Illinois, where we got into kind of agribusiness practices, kind of farming economics, those have helped me quite a bit in this role. The educational requirements, I would say a lot of this is on the job training. To be, fully transparent, there's a lot of on the job training that goes down in the role that I'm currently in. But a lot of some of the educational background that has helped me succeed in this role is, understanding kind of agronomic practices, farming practices, the economics of agriculture, how grain flows move, how fertilizer moves, how crops grow. A lot of that information has really helped me in this role that I'm currently in. Currently in the office, Growmark has a hybrid work plan, so we're 3 days in the office, 2 days at home. Most of us are, in the office all the time, 5 days a week, with the ability to work from home if we need to. So a normal day, you know, it's a lot of combing through emails, trying to, you know, assess requests from our customers and what they're asking for. We look at kind of the global markets, and how fertilizer is moving, how it's trading, what price it's moving at. And we're looking for opportunistic sales, to basically, you know, look to buy at the lows of the market and acquire supply of different fertilizers, when it's cheap, and then sell it to our customers, or hold it for our customers, to when they would need it. And you know, the idea behind it is hope we gain some, you know, um, a rise in the market pricing, so that, you know, we're selling for a bigger profit, at the time of sale. So buy low, sell high. That's kind of the nitty gritty of what we're looking to do every day. But there's a lot of global factors that go into that. So we're looking at geopolitical factors going on. The Russia-Ukraine war is a big hot topic. European natural gas is another big hot topic of things that we watch. We look at Brazil and what that market's doing. China has always been a wild card, so we look at them pretty closely, and different things they're doing. And then we're just looking at, you know, we kind of gather all that intel and that market data, and then we push that out to our customers to, you know, basically tell them when it's the right time to buy, when they should be locking in their fertilizer, purchasing any needs that they have. My favorite part is the kind of unpredictability behind it. It's an ever-changing market. Things are always moving, changing, and we kind of have to adapt on the fly. The least favorite part, um, I get so many emails, and having to comb through so many emails in a given day is my least favorite thing. Communication is key. Having strong communication with not only your customers, but also the vendors that you're working with, the people that you're looking to buy product from. And just relationship building is huge in this industry. You never want to burn bridges, if that makes sense. So it's, you know, you're trying to be a good person, trying to be a good steward of how fertilizer trades and the agricultural community. And so just building strong relationships, with the people that are around you, and the people you work with is huge. So I'm satisfied with my pay. Um, I'm probably paid too much in all transparency, for the job that I do, but there's definitely room to grow, um, especially in a company like Growmark, and that's what I've found. I've worked at different companies, before. Growmark is such a innovative, changing company. They treat their employees very well. They have such respect for, you know, people's needs, what their wants, what they're looking for. Um, and it has Growmark has such a wide reach in so many different industries of agriculture that if you're not happy with where you're at, I mean, you can move within the company to different areas and find something better that suits your interests. Just to have fun, you know, I mean, be a good person. Don't get too caught up in, you know, any kind of drama or issues going on. You know, focus on what you really want to do in life, and, you know, if there's something you're passionate about, follow that passion. Um, you know, don't let other people's opinion steer you towards a different way. Um, you know, you were given those passions and those desires for a reason, so follow them, see where they take you. um, this world is such an open book of things that you can do nowadays. So don't let anything, you know, uh, hinder you and any kind of progress you want to make in your career, and just have fun. Try not to take life too serious. You know, um, I know there's a lot of, there's a lot of I don't know. There's a lot of noise that goes on in the world today, so try and block it out and just have fun with what you're doing. Surround yourself with good people. Um, don't burn any bridges. Be kind. Um, like that could be golf course management, anything in the turf field. There's agronomic. There's a lot of agronomy in the turf side. Um, with, if you're looking at like soccer fields or baseball fields, or golf course design,